just celebrated her 80th birthday a few short months ago. Dr. Tobias is an MD. She's been in the medical field for over 47 years. However, 32 years ago, she saw where Western medicine was going and the fact that we were just treating symptoms. She became a true pioneer in the holistic front, or the alternative health approach. And according to Dr. Tobias, our health is influenced by 3 determining factors. Number 1 is our genes. That's what mom and dad, grandma and grandpa gave us, and that's something that we have no control over. But if you look at point number 2 and point number 3, our environment and our lifestyle represents 80% of that equation, and that 80% is something that we have total control over. But according to Dr. Tobias, look at what she says. Disease is caused by a deficiency of oxygen, water, and nutrients. Now, let's explore some options. What choices do we have here? We could obviously continue to do what we've been doing, which is either drinking bottled water or tap water, but let's look at our technology here. With a little bit of maintenance, you got a technology or a product that actually has a minimum of a 15-year life expectancy. As a matter of fact, it also comes with a 5-year bumper-to-bumper warranty, as well as a satisfaction money-back guarantee. Now, certainly not to draw any parallels with bottled water here, because there are no parallels, but just to give you a comparison, if you were drinking bottled water, and conservatively speaking, if you're consuming, say, $2 a day for that bottled water, keep in mind, you're not going to be cooking with it or cleaning with it or disinfecting with it like so many of the other properties with Kangen water. But if you were to just consume $2 of water a day over the course of 15 years, which is what our life expectancy on our machine is, you'd spend better than $10,000 over the course of that time. And the challenge with that situation is like drinking Starbucks every day. It's $2 a day, $2 a day, but over the course of time, it's going to end up to a tremendous amount of money. Now, here's what we're suggesting. And if you're wondering, well, how much could this technology here be? What's it all worth? Well, you know what? In terms of health, it's all relative. But let me give you an idea as to how much, what kind of investment you're looking at. Here you're looking at 73 cents a day or $25 a month over the course of 15 years. That's $3,980. And one thing I want to stress here, that's not an expense, ladies and gentlemen. That is a one-time investment in your health and in your family's health. In looking at that $3,980, yes, that is a sizable investment, but you got to put it all into perspective, okay? Think about this. In this country, the good old United States of America, we spend more money on healthcare than any industrialized society in the world, yet we rank number 37 in terms of overall health. For me and my family, that's an equation that simply doesn't make sense. $3,980 is a sizable investment, but again, it is an investment in your health and in your family's health. And just think about this. God forbid, but if you were to get cancer or heart disease or stroke or arthritis or anything like that, think about what the consequences would be to you from a health standpoint as well as a financial standpoint. So now what we want to do is let's just explore some options. What's next? Now, if you're wondering what's next, let's go ahead and explore some options. Option number 1, of course, is you could go ahead and invest in one of our machines where you and your family can start to get the benefits of Kangen water on a daily basis. Option number 2 is you can actually help us in terms of spreading this message. This is a message, in my opinion, that the world needs to know about. And as we talked about earlier, we do no advertising on TV or radio or none of the traditional, distribution means. It's all done through positive word-of-mouth advertising. Now, I'm going to take you through a quick scenario and show you how you can actually get your product paid for. And I don't think there's one person that's seen this demonstration or this presentation that would not like to have this product. I'm going to take you through a quick scenario and show you how, just by helping us to spread that message, how you can get your product paid for. Now, unlike your other types of businesses out there, okay, this is a very simple concept. You know what? Once you're a customer, you're automatically into our database for a distributor, for lack of a better word. And beginning with the very first person that you tell about this technology, if they should purchase the machine, our company is going to send you a referral check for $285. As a matter of fact, that case would be the same on your second referral, that second individual that you talk to that invests in the technology. Now, beginning with your third referral, now this company is going to actually send you a check for $570, which essentially is 2 times what you earned on your first 2 referrals. So think about this. You've referred 3 individuals to this product, that happen to invest in this technology, and the company, our company Enagic, sends you a check for $1,140. Now, let me take you through a little scenario. And this is what we're doing in the Chicagoland area. We're hosting what we call wellness awareness presentations, and we know it's all about numbers, you guys. I mean, we know the average person out there knows anywhere from 300 to 400 people. We also know that if someone was to invite 50 people to a presentation, whether it's in a hotel setting or in your own home, if 50 people were invited with the proper follow-up, 20 people would come to see a presentation, and a properly done presentation, we feel, could result in 6 sales. So let me take you through a quick illustration as to what would happen if that were the case. On your first 2 referrals, as we talked about, you earned a commission check for $285 on those first 2 sales. Now, on those next 4 referrals, you earned increments of $570 on those next 4 sales. In other words, for 6 referrals, 6 people that you told about this technology when they bought their machine, our company Enagic would send you a check, checks totaling $2,850. Now, let's just think about that. That was 6 referrals. So what have we done to this point? You've already recouped about 3/4 of your investment. More importantly, though, now you and your family have had unlimited access to Kangen water every single day. And keep in mind, not only can you drink this water, but you could cook with it, you could clean with it, you can disinfect with it. You can do things with our different waters that you cannot do with anything else out there. Now, here's what we know. Of these 6 people here that actually bought from your little get-together, we know at least one of them, if not all of them, would like to have their product paid for. Okay? Let me just take you through a quick scenario where you can see how just one of these individuals, if they were to do what you just did, what that could mean to you. Let's just say it's this individual here, and he decides to host a presentation. And what's nice about this business model is you have a support team here that has a vested interest in your success. It's not you against the world out there. There's a team above you that has a vested interest in your success. So now, if this individual here was to host a presentation, and if we followed on those same numbers, 50 invites, 20 people come sit in on a presentation, if 6 people were to buy, if we took you through that same scenario, now look what happened. Now you up here, you would realize 6 times $570 on that individual's presentation. And keep in mind, most of these people down here, you will not even know who they are, but since you started this chain of events, if you will, now the company is going to send you potentially another $3,420. So let's look at this. We now have a total of 12 sales, not 1,200 or 12,000 like it takes into a multi-level marketing type of a business plan. And this is no slam against MLM. This is just a different type of business model. But look at what happened. 12 sales, you now have made $6,270. Now, let me take you through a little scenario here. Let's just say that it took you 1 entire year to make this a reality. 12 sales. That equates to about 1 person a month buying a machine. And let's just say, for the sake of this discussion, you put that purchase on a credit card. So you put $4,000 on your credit card, and let's just say the credit card charged you 20% for the year. So if that were to happen, including interest, your investment would be about $4,800. Now keep in mind, these 12 sales generated you an income of $6,270. If you were to deduct the $4,800, which includes $800 in interest, you're still left over with $1,400 plus dollars. But more importantly, you and your family have had access to the remarkable benefits of Kangen water for 1 entire year. Now, that's a very conservative business plan here on how someone can get their product paid for. Now, we've also have a much bigger picture in mind. It just depends on where you're at in your life and what you're looking to accomplish. In talking with people around the country, I find that there are many people that are very disenchanted with their JOBs and are looking for a way out. They're looking for a viable business model to get them out of that rut, if you will. Now, let's just say that you